Hello everyone, this is Javamonk, and welcome to episode 37 of my survival series. So in this episode, we are going to not be over here. We were here 2 episodes ago. Instead, we're going to be traveling along one of these ice highways to our actual destination. So, where are we going? The witch farm. The reason is because it needs a little bit of work. Actually, it needs a lot of work. So, we haven't been out here in the witch farm since the live stream, which was 2 months ago? Yowza. It's been so long. And this thing is falling out of repair. I haven't even been here to AFK in ages because, to be honest, there's nowhere to actually AFK. So, let's go in there and see what needs to be done. And I can also show you really all the effort that's been put into it during the live stream. So first off, we put in this dropper for gold nuggets and other things, and it is currently super dangerous down there. But we started work on this glass column here, which I intend on fixing right now. Ta-da! Okay, let's fix this glass column and finish building it up. And then by that time it should be daytime again, and we can actually traverse the area and see what needs to be fixed and fix them. Okay, the pillar's just been built up and it looks like we're ready. It is now daytime, so it's much less dangerous. Yikes. Stay away from me, creeper. Okay. What else are gonna try to attack? Right. This thing. Yeah. This thing suffered quite the creeper explosion. So, this creeper explosion happened during the live stream, and I intend to fix that. I intend to fix all the damage that has been done. So first off, let's just move this bed over. And again, I haven't been here in a very long time, so I got some pretty random stuff in the chest, and just gotta fix things up, and then we can actually get to the main subject of the episode. That being the storage room for this thing, and the AFK platform. Run Shockbox. Just gotta get all this glass out. This is why I brought the leaves with me, is because there's quite a few leaves here that are missing after the creeper explosion. So, here we go. Yeah. Okay, the damage from that creeper long ago, all that damage has now been removed. It's all been fixed up, so we still have access down here in case we really need it. But I'm gonna slab this up so that nothing tries to spawn there. So that way we still have access down here in case we need it. And in fact, let me check and make sure that this thing works. We should see items coming up to this item elevator. So it may take a little while, but we put the system in the live stream. So any minute now. Looks like we screwed up. This thing is not going to work because we didn't put in the hoppers correctly. Lovely. So we should be getting our bones back. I dropped in 3 bones, and I checked everywhere, and they are nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be seen. So we should just get our 3 bones back from somewhere in these hoppers. I haven't got the foggiest idea where they're going to be, because I dropped them in pretty randomly. So here we go. Now that all the hoppers are removed, where are those bones? That's where. In fact, that's where everything is. Okay then. Sounds like we need to swap out this dropper too. There we go. We got loads of hoppers. In fact, I brought my redstone shock box over, which has over a stack of hoppers. And that's going to be, most of those are going into the storage system. But I suppose we can spare some to fix the screw up. Here we go. Whoops. I'm going to break that hopper just to make sure that nothing starts going up the elevator. So it also looks like the witch farm has been running, except there haven't been any items coming up the elevator because I screwed up the redstone. So I guess that's just how it goes. And the last 4 hoppers. Here we go. Nothing in here. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. Okay. Things should start going up the item elevator. Great. I built this one too. Okay. I wonder what else I built wrong. Okay. Let's just swap this out with the solid block and
pull an observer out of my redstone shulker box. Just gotta make some space here. Here we go. And observer. Here we go. And let's now get an observer into position. That's not the way to do it. Okay. Don't seem to be much in this hopper, which is good. Okay. Now we just gotta patch up the holes and get my redstone shulker box back. That'd be super embarrassing if I left it there. Okay. Let's place this observer back in. Ta-da. And place in the rest of this glass. And here we go. Ta-da! All fixed. Now it should work. Let's just load all the stuff that wasn't here. Just load it back into the... Oh. Suppose I could use a comparator, couldn't it? Okay. It appears to be working. That's a good sign. So now let's just fly back up and greet those items at the top. Assuming I can fly out of this hole. Come on.
And off into the night. Whoa. Lots of boosting. Whoop. Come on. Dang it. Missed. Okay. Let's sleep away the night and get to work on the storage system. One last thing before we do that, let's check the AFK button. See if it even works and whether or not it even covers the area needed. Where did that gold nugget land? Certainly didn't land where it was supposed to. So where did it land? Oh, no you don't, Mr. Baby Zombie. Never mind. Skeleton? Thank you. Please die. Okay. Well, that's an interesting question, isn't it? It appears that it did actually... land in the hoppers, except it just didn't register it. Maybe it already started the farm. I don't know.
Let's see if that can respond. It appears as though the farm is working. So let's just turn this off, and the AFK button sort of works. It's not And in fact, that AFK button worked. It did its job. So now let's just bring these items back up to the dropper where the AFK button actually activates. Done, Mr. Baby Zombie. Thank you. Don't need gold leather, gold pants. And now, let's pack everything up into these shulker boxes.
So we got a lot of junk in here that need to be packed up. Let's just begin on that. Let's try filling up this shulker box before we do. Okay. Looks like that chest is full. And this chest is pretty much full. All we gotta do now is just load this junk into the shulker boxes to be brought back to the mansion. Here we go. Okay, so now we gotta get to work on the storage system. The gigantic bulk storage system that's going to store all this stuff that's going to come out of this witch farm. Which from up here, it's going to be a lot of stuff. So to do that, we need to expand this floor out a little bit. And what we're going to put in here is a shulker box loading system. I'm not going to be using my design because that's both the shulker box loader and unloader, and I don't need both functions. So the shulker box loader that I'm going to use is Ilmango's design, and in fact, I built a storage system for witch drops similar to the one that I'm going to build here. Again, the shulker box system was designed by Ilmango, so here is what that previous design looked like. So it's a little ways away from the Guardian farm, which I showed off in episode 29. So here we go. It's off this way. And yes, I really like that sound. Okay, where is it? I think we're coming close.
I think so anyways. Come on, where is it? Okay, I recognize this very vaguely. I think this is where the witch farm was. Not exactly sure though. Although I do have a massively long hopper line too, that I thought would move all the items to back to my home base.
And it didn't. Ah, here it is. The functionality of a gold farm and a witch farm. So here we go. This is not Ilmango's design of the witch farm. It's actually Izuma Void's design for a witch farm. But the storage system up here is similar. And this is... I'm not exactly sure what this is. But over here, this is the plan. So we're not going to need these two chests here because we're not going to combine the witch farm with the gold farm. That'd be kind of silly. And this was also for the pigment farm. But this is the design. We're going to have a hopper sorter system here. And this is Ilmango's design of a shulker box storage system, which all just puts all the shulker boxes into those chests, which I can then grab and bring back home, back to the mansion. So there we go. That's the idea, and I cheated these shulker boxes in. I didn't even find enough end cities to match up how many I have there. But yeah, this is the design. Now, before you go letting me know, I know that 1.13 changed how chests are placed so that you don't have to use trap chests in your storage systems, but I'm impatient. So I'm just going to do this. Now, I did take a screenshot of the setup that I have, so let me just pull up that screenshot real quick. Okay, I got it. So it looks to me like witches drop 7 different items. Let's see, is this a trap chest or a normal chest? That's a normal. Okay. Let's see, that's 3, 6, 7 different items. Okay, looks like I crafted way too many trap chests, but that's okay. We're going to be revamping the bulk storage system soon, so it's really not a big deal. Probably not going to need anything from redstone, from the secondary redstone shulker box. Here we go. Now we just got to place in all these hoppers, which is where the shulker boxes are going to be broken, and that's where the shulker boxes are going to land, is in these hoppers, which will guide them into their respective chests. I'm going to have to run back to the mansion to gather some more gather some item frames so that I know what goes where. But for now, we can just put together the shulker box loading systems. And these are super easy to do. Let me pull up that screenshot real quick. Okay, so I currently don't have any. Well, I do have some slabs somewhere in this mess of a shulker box. Somewhere in these 3 shulker boxes. So let me just pull some out, and all the shulker boxes are going to break and fall onto the slabs, and hoppers can pick items up through slabs, which is why I use them so much, at least for hopper systems. There we go. There's our slabs. Now, we just place these along here, and it's about to get dark, and I don't care.
Since I'm right next to the system here, no mobs should be able to spawn here. And so there isn't too much danger. Let's see. Need a dispenser over here. There we go.
Okay, I got all the shulker box systems built up, and now I'm putting in the hopper sort of systems. But in order to do that, we need items, and we also need some iron nuggets as an item that is not going into the system, but is used in sorting hoppers to prevent overflows. And we also need a few other resources like ice, water, and iron bars and things like that, because I want to make this I want to minimize the number of hoppers used. Simply because the main reason for that is because hoppers are quite expensive. They are just absurdly expensive. And that definitely should be, the cost of hoppers should definitely be changed. And it looks like my game is lagging really, really badly, so I'm going to log out and log back in. Okay, I have some glass to finish up this elevator. I have some ice, got some iron nuggets for the sweaters, got some iron bars, and then I'm also going to be using some chests. Plus, there is a... Hold on. Is there some sort of advancement for cakes? I haven't opened this up in a while. Let's see. Is there anything related to cakes? I guess other than this one? I suppose I could have done that, but oh well. The whole purpose of that is... The whole purpose of the chest/cakes is for the water stream that's going to carry the items out of this elevator and up into those hoppers up there. So the reason I'm using a water stream is because I probably should have gathered the back dice. But anyway, the reason that's even there is because the sheer amount of items that would be coming through the chute here is just too much for hoppers to handle. So, dang it. So that is why that's why I'm using a water stream, because each individual hopper can handle its own set of items just fine. But all at once, it's not going to fare so well. Okay, so we made it up to the top here, and now I can just build a little stream over here. In fact, this is where I was going to put in some packed ice to make the items flow nice and quickly. In fact, let me go gather some. Okay, got some packed ice. So now I just place them right here. And the reason I'm using packed ice is because it's not going to melt no matter what happens, which is good. That's exactly what we want here. Here we go. Ta-da. Okay, so now all the items would come up through here and go along this part here. And now we place iron bars here because in order for items to travel nice and quickly past in order for items to be able to travel past hoppers really quickly and not get stuck, is be able to shift the items such that they are kind of still on the ice, but they're a little bit off of it so the hoppers can still grab it. And the only way I could figure out how to do that is using chests to actually align the items, and then using iron bars to keep those items in place. So let's just bring this over here. Ta-da. And cap it off. Done. Okay. Now all we have to do is fill up these. That's not supposed to happen. Okay. Problem hopefully solved. Let's try this again. Good. The iron nuggets are staying in there, except for this one. Here we are. So the storage system seems to now be working okay. At this point, we can start placing in the water. So let's see. Get some slabs here. And there we go. Okie dokie. So this should work. This should work now. All we have to do now is just make it so that we're actually sorting out the witch drops. So going back to that old screenshot that I had, which I seem to have lost. The items are sticks. So let me just get us some sticks here. Here we go. Just need a stick. We need some glowstone dust. Need some redstone dust. And a few other materials. Okay, here we go. The hopper system is working, so time to drop in the items that are needed to get this thing running. First, I'm going to drop them in this exact order. Sticks, glowstone, redstone, sugar, glass bottle, gunpowder, and spider eye. So spider eye should be at the end, followed by gunpowder, glass bottle, sugar, redstone, glowstone, and sticks. Beautiful. Okay, the second items I have are going to be going into these item frames, right here. Here we go. So, stick, glowstone, redstone, sugar, glass bottles, gunpowder, and spider eyes. There we go. Now all we have to do is load up all the shulker boxes, which thankfully I've been gathering quite a few. Especially since I started the mission of attempting to gather a shulker box full of shulker shells. So that has really helped. Also, the elytra lets me duck under duck underneath here, like so, which is pretty cool. So now I can just place in all these shulker boxes. Here we go. Well, at least a few of them. And none of these comparators are on, so these shulker boxes should only fill up with the items that they correspond to. Ouch. One thing I can't do is sneak. Here we go. All of these should now have shulker boxes. At least one. There we go. And looks like I have enough to add in one more box to all of them. Let's see. That needs one. That needs one. That needs one. And that needs one. There we go. Perfect. This thing should be running beautifully now, and I should now have a functional storage system. One way I can check if that has happened is by turning the thing on. So here we go. And activate. That went way off. Did it? I think so. Let's see. Let's just shoot the scuba down from way above here.
Goodbye, creeper. Oh, come on, really? You dodged me? Come on. Go away, Mr. Creeper. There we go.
Let's see, got the slime swimming over there. Now let's see. Did this thing... Yeah, it's way off. Looks like I need to expand it just a little. I need to expand this landing platform for the items. That can be done nice and quickly, I think. Just need a few hoppers. I only got a few, so I may have to craft extras, but that's okay. Here we go. Let's get up here. Okay. Up we go. Let's see now. So in order to... I'm just going to expand this. Just like this. Skip the jibber jabber, just expand it. You know what? I'm going to put up a detector system. So maybe flash a redstone lamp down here that I can then see from the zoom key, and it will turn on when I have the system, when the system is activated. Can do that nice and quickly. Here we go. Perfect. Alright. Yikes. Uh-oh. I don't want to be down here. Die, Mr. Zombie. It's a really good thing that those witches can't see me, because it sounds like there's a lot down there. Okay. Let's see. Let's just pile up here. I'm gonna need to restock on fireworks by the look of things. Here we go. Let's see. Suppose I can just end up all over. There we go. Okay. I really hope those things can't see me. Okay. Here we go. So we need to make it so that this lamp can be seen from way up there. So it needs to be outside this cover here. So let's see here. Will this be enough redstone to get out here? Perfect. Okay, so I should be able to see this redstone lamp from up there. And if not, then something's probably wrong with the zoom key. Okay. Here we go. Let's fly back up. Still nice being able to It's so nice being able to fly up like this and just circle around and swoop down. There we go. Now, will it activate? Okay, the lamp is on. The witch farm is active. Beautiful. So now that that system is working, let me just get some more slabs and cover up the rest of those hoppers. Whoop. Actually, I do need to jump down there. Here we go. Wow. That's quite the stream of items. Here we go. This way, mobs can't spawn on here even if they wanted to. Let's see. Just gotta cover up the rest of the areas where they possibly could spawn. Okay. And back up we go. Back up to AFK. Let's see if this is working. Oop. Ouch. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so these hopper sorters are going to go up to 41 items, at which point they will begin working and actually begin, or at least the shulker box system will begin working and putting those items into the shulker boxes. But for now, I think I'm going to do one more project, and that it's another mini project, and I think that task will be to move this nether portal such that in order to AFK at this spot, I need to walk past that dropper and turn it on, and anytime I want to return back to the nether, I have to walk past the dropper to go back. But in order to do that, I'm going to need to move this portal. So here we go. And this, boys and girls, is why you always carry a bucket of water whenever you're working up high and trying to build with redstone, because you can do things like this, which I also took advantage of last episode when I was building the Zamboni in the end. There was a lot of times when I had to place something over the edge, so in creative mode this is really easy to do because you can just fly right under it, but in survival, not so much. It's not so easy to do. But with the bucket of water, you can get into those tricky spots underneath, just like that. So now, here's the idea. We got a pressure plate here, and we have a pressure plate there. So let me just pull out some redstone. Here we go. So, this is one reason why I even have the witch farm here, is because now I can use pretty much as much redstone as I please. I can even use redstone blocks for decoration. Okay. So there we go. Now, over here is where the actual circuitry is going to go. So what I want to make sure is that the doors don't let me into the AFK spot, and I can't get out of the AFK spot unless that dropper is full. So I suppose having the doors here just doesn't make much sense, does it? No, it really doesn't. Here, let me fix that. There we go. Jump boost would be really helpful here. If only I brought the beacon along. But that's okay. Alright, so the doors go here. And as a matter of fact, the doors can make it even simpler and go here. That way I can just turn the farm on and off by simply stepping on the pressure plates. And actually, that's going to get annoying. Let me move the doors. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna figure out some... hate when doors do that. There we go. I'm gonna figure out some redstone to make the system work. Okay, I think the system works. So, at the moment, I can walk through these pressure plates just fine, and the doors open up for me. Here we go. But, so, I'm gonna have a redstone lamp indicating whether or not this dropper is full or not, or has items in it. If, however, the dropper is empty, like I used it way too much and all the items are down there for some reason, then if I try to walk through, it's not going to let me in. It's also not going to let me out either. So I can walk over these pressure plates until I'm blue in the face and slam my face against the door, and it's not going anywhere. So that's the plan. That's the idea. Now what I have to do is wire up these pressure plates to the dropper, which that shouldn't be too difficult. Just need to run a... Here we go. Just need to spill some water. I seem to have already spilled some water down below there, quite a lot of water down there already, so we're gonna have a little bit of cleanup, but that's okay. There we go. And there we go. Okay. It should all be working now. Except now... Well, actually, it should work the other way too, because I'm going to end up stepping over these pressure plates one way or the other. Okay. So here we go. Let's put in one item into this. And whoops. I suppose now's a good time as any to fix the cleanup that needs to be done here. Wow, this redstone got destroyed. Let's see. Let's end a pearl up there. Fail. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Come on, water. Get out of my way. So I did a little bit of work off camera, and I basically swapped out this floor with glass. And I think it looks much better now that I did that. These items are just streaming up, and also I can look down and watch the items as they travel up the elevator. So I've been AFKing out here for about 20 minutes, and I can show you the contents of the shulker box in my camera account, as I found out recently. Unfortunately, when I switch over to my camera account, the witch farm shuts off, but that's okay. So we have that many sticks, that much glowstone, that much redstone, that much sugar, that much glass bottles, that much gunpowder, and that many spider eyes. This method of getting gunpowder is much more efficient than the mob farm. So that's just a trail of items from way down below here. Yeah, in the camera account I can slide right in here and take a peek at what's going on. So yeah, lots is going on, and looks like I need to light this area up because a couple of creepers spawned down there, but other than that, it seems to be working fantastically. So let me slow down the account real quick. Here we go. So let me change back up to my main account, and then I can sign off. There we go. Okay. So let's now shut this thing off. And the farm is
Still not off. Yeah, still not off. Try that again. That gold nugget went flying, didn't it? Oh, that's why. Duh. And now it's not gonna activate the dropper. Brilliant. Hold on. Emergency button. There we go. And there we go. Ta-da. Okay. Looks like I still need to fix some things up, but so far so good. The farm should be off now.
And the farm is off. Good. So no more items should be coming up this elevator. So I'm going to let the last trail go away as I pack these extra buttons back into my Redstone shulker box. One of the 2 Redstone shulker boxes that I have. Here we go. Okay, that'll work. So I think that concludes this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please let me know. Next episode, I have some pretty exciting plans. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye!